Welcome, guys, to part 2 of our workshop on using AI to enhance your learning design using the ADDIE model. We had our last session and we touched on the first 2 stages of the ADDIE process, mainly the analysis and design. And for those who attended the class, you remember we got our hands dirty. We had a practical class and, it was really, really interactive and exciting. So today we're going to be touching on development, implementation, and evaluation. So let's get to it. So I would just like to have a bit of a recap on what we did last. So we talked about why we should use AI. So if you did not attend the first class or you're watching the replay and you did not watch the first class, make sure you watch the replay of the first class we had. But here's a recap. We talked about why you should use AI. And one of the major points that we spotlighted was the fact that it saves time. AI and generative AI solutions can take over technical and administrative tasks of us, mundane activities like research, project plan, analysis, generating insights, analyzing insights, generating insights from data, suggestion of creative ideas. And we also mentioned one very important thing to note, which is the fact that it requires that you bring the human touch for context. You need to really know what you're doing. You need to know your ADDIE process well. You need to know the steps that you need to take so that it guides you in the kind of prompts you put in. And when AI generates, for example, scripts for you, and it's not really in line with, exactly 100% in line with what you really want, then you can bring in your human touch, keep on tweaking with mock prompts, or, just rephrase once you get the idea from AI. You need to be clear about your goals. You need to be clear about your goals. You need to be clear about your needs. You need to be clear about the processes to choose the tools so that it's fit for purpose. And then we talked about the analysis stage. We actually generated data using ChatGPT to create a course. Somebody volunteered, shared her screen, and we designed, excuse me, and we generated some content for a course. We learned about, what you can use AI for in the analysis stage, for data compilation, to summarize key points, to generate insights, to generate scripts, to outline organizational specific considerations. And the tool we used was ChatGPT. And for the design stage, we talked about the fact that it helps you to outline your learning objectives. We actually did that for a particular course. Your project overview plan, which is a very important part of your learning design, where you're going to be working with a team. You need to have a good project plan in place. And it also we were able to suggest, different design element design elements for creativity. We used the tools that you can use are Midjourney, www.crayon.com, perchance.com, photo generator. There are quite a number of them out there. So today we are diving into the development stage. And in the development stage of ADDIE, this is when you actually create your content that you're going to present to your learners. This is where you have detailed learning development of your course. You have your course materials, for example. That's when you come up with your worksheets, your slides, your bit-sized courses, and everything that you are going to present to your learners to consume and then to learn. And the tools that we are considering today are Canva, 7 Tabs for microlearning, and Genially. We're not using Canva today. If you were part of a scenario-based learning course, which we did for 3 weekends, you can check it out on our YouTube page. We used Canva, you know, very much in creation of content. So you may want to check that out. But today we're going to be using 7TAPS microlearning software, as well as Genially to create content. And then we'll also touch on how you can use AI in your implementation stage, as well as your evaluation stage. So if I can have a volunteer today for the development of content, I'm going to share with us in the chat now the 7TAPS 7TAPS app, the link to the 7TAPS app. I need a volunteer. Apart from Olama, if there's no one else, then I'll ask Olama to do it because she did last week. But is there anyone who has access to good internet and you can, you know, get on this software? And I'm going to be guiding you because the idea is for you to practice, and I expect everyone else where they are to be able to practice. But if you're able to share your screen, can you suggest, can you volunteer? I'll share the screen here now. The link to the 7TAPS app. I expect everyone to be able to try and connect now and practice as we go, so that if you have any question for me, we can help tackle it right now. So anyone willing to share? If there is no one, Olama, are you able to volunteer to share today?
Sure.
Okay, great. So I expect everyone to follow. And if you are watching the replay, I've just put in the chat now, and I'm going to put it on the screen right now. Are we able to see my screen? What can you see on the screen? Oh. What can you see on your screen?
It's still the flyer, it hasn't changed.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So sorry about that. So I talked about why we should use AI. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it wasn't changing. And talked about the analysis, what we did last week. Talked about the design stage, the tools we used and what we did. And then today we're going to be developing some courses. Let's say 2 courses or 3. Because we're using AI, so it's supposed to be fast, right? So like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be using 7TAPS microlearning app, and we're going to be using Genially. So if you can just click on the link that I put on in the chat section now. I would like somebody else to go to Genially actually. But if no one is willing to, Olama I'm sure will be willing to do that for us. So I'm going to share the link to the Genially app as well. So you can just open another tab or another window. So Olama, are you ready to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm just trying to log into.
To log in. Okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
so
So
I've seen a few questions.
Yeah, so while we wait for her to do that, I think let me quickly do something for us. Let me show us what to do, and then when Olama takes over, then she will practice together with her, and I will appreciate everybody's contribution. Okay. So let somebody start thinking of a topic, any topic at all. So the idea is AI is supposed to generate the content for us, so any content at all. Okay, great. So this is 7TAPS. Yeah. Have you been on 7TAPS before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I think you should stop sharing. Let me quickly show us a demo first, and then
all right.
we'll Okay, where are you? Okay, there. Are you able to see my screen? The 7-tab screen showing
Yes,
my
please.
courses. So great. So the first thing I want us to do now is there are two things I want to show us on 7-tabs using AI. One is to create a whole course with AI, and the second one is text to speech. And what text to speech means is that you want to create a course, a video course. You have your text, right? And having your text, you're just going to put in the scripts, and then AI will generate the video for you. Okay. So let's say we want to create a new course here. I'll click on create a course. So there are three options usually. One is to create a mini course from scratch. You want to create from scratch. The second one is that you want to create a mini course using AI, the AI builder. And the third one is the transformer. Transform your PowerPoint, PDF, and other training assets into micro-learning. So we're going to use the AI builder and the PowerPoint PDF being transformed. Let's start with the AI builder. So I click on this. So now the question comes here, hey, what do you want to make a mini course about? Enter a topic like giving feedback, fire safety, or how to befriend a pigeon. Interesting. So I want somebody to suggest a topic in the chat. Okay, any topic at all. So we're going to draft a prompt and give it as much information as we want. You can put in the chat or just let's speak. You can unmute yourself and speak. Any topic at all. It could be on language, it could be, lifestyle, it could be anything at all that comes to mind. So let's be creative. Let's not think that any topic is too any topic. Okay, public speaking. Okay. Can I have any other suggestion for something else? So we're going to put public speaking. So what do you want it to create for you in public speaking? We want to be a bit, specific about what we want on public speaking. Jonathan? You can unmute yourself and speak to make it faster. How to be a professional speaker. Okay. How to become so I'll write public speaking. Are we able to see my screen, what I'm sharing, which is are we able to see what I'm typing?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so we have a 50 character limit. Public speaking, how to become, I'll say becoming.
We can shorten the professional to pro.
Okay. I'm being careful, and I'm not sure whether pro is only, I'm not sure whether pro only means professional. So we want to be, let's write the correct English. So I think this is fine. Public speaking, becoming a professional speaker, draft a course. So it's researching the topic, as you can see the progress bar. It's going to come up with something. Choosing the right words, that's the next step where it is now. Okay, 100%, and there we are. Where is it? Da-da-da-dun. So we have a course, a bit-sized course, a micro course. So this is the first thing, public speaking, becoming a professional speaker, created by Indamola eLID with the magic 7-tab AI. Of course, I can edit this if I don't want the magic, you can put whatever you want here, right? So the next thing says, this is a mini course. This mini course is fully editable. Add or remove cards, spice it up with images and videos. So this is an instruction for you. All right. You know, the most difficult part of a course is generating content, and that is what it's done for us. So if you want to now add pictures, please be sure to delete this card before you share your mini course. So this is an instruction for me as a creator, and it already told me to delete it once I'm done. That I can't. So I'm going to delete it right away. Okay. So my first card is public speaking is a crucial skill for professional speakers, and this article explores its importance and various techniques for success. Let's explore it further. I'm going to be using this right. Okay. Now using 7 tabs, if you want to, let's say for example, excuse me. Let's say for example, I want to move this particular card to the right to be the 3rd one. I use the arrow. Okay. So I'll take it back. That's what that is for. This A here, if you want to hide the title, it hides it for you. But if you want it there, it comes. Hide text. If you want to hide text, you know, if you click all these tabs down here, they tell you what, if you want to edit image, let's say, for example, I want to, you know, change the image. I can change it to whatever I want. I can choose other images. There's the GIF. A moment, please. There's a GIF. There's option of Unsplash. You know, there's an option of images. If you want to pick from here, if you want to upload shorter talks, this is for, you know, a more, if I upgrade my account, and then I have access to mobile. With what we have here, there's a lot I can do. So we're talking about public speaking, so I can search the theme that I want. So public speaking. So I have some pictures that I like. Okay, I like this one with microphone. As you can see. Okay, so as you can see, I have my, if I want it to be bigger, I can do that. If I want to, I think I like it small so that this can, so I can change, I can duplicate the card, I can delete. You know, these are things that I can do. I can change the color of the background. There's a place to change the theme. Okay, the theme is here. So you can change the theme to other colors. For example, let's say I prefer this theme. You can see it has changed the color for me. You know, these are things that you can do. However, we have our topic. So another thing I can do with this background, edit image. Do I want it to fill the background? Okay, it has filled the background. Do I want it to be stretched? Do I want it to be accessible? So what accessible means now is that you can describe the image here. Enter image description for people who have sight issues, so it will be read to them. You can include accessibility to tell them what the image is. You can, let's go back to edit image, align to bottom, you know, if you want it to be down, you want it to be up, it's really up to you how you want to, you know. I think I like the full screen. Yeah. So now the next card talks about the importance of public speaking in becoming a professional speaker. Public speaking is an essential skill for everyone looking to become as a Now the power of storytelling in professional storytelling, it's already telling you what you need to do, overcoming fear and nervousness in public speaking, the art of delivery, body language, and focal techniques. Now, all of these cards you can change the background to whatever you want. Okay. So the business side of professional speaking. Now, there's now a video here. Let's sum up. Let's see what it generated for us.
The art of professional speaking involves storytelling, delivery techniques, and business strategies.
Okay, so this is a script. You can change the script to whatever you want. So the art of public speaking involves blah blah blah. I'll prefer this one to come to be the beginning, or is it like the summary? Because after it, we now have the quizzes. So you can edit the script. Can you gave us the topic, Jonathan. Can you give us something that is text to speech that we can add? So the text to speech that I promised to show us, we're going to do it here. Can you give me something? There are two ways to do the text. Okay. Yeah, I'm listening. What should we change it
okay,
to?
to generate content that could be reproduced in audio.
Yeah, so it can be reproduced in audio and video. This option that it has given us here is audio. But after this, we'll use the same content that we generate now for audio, for video. So we can do up to 599 characters. So I'm going to click on edit script. So the script here says the art of professional speaking involves storytelling, delivery, techniques, and business strategies. So this is like a summary of everything that happened earlier. If you ask me, I'd rather have this in front. Let's say you want to introduce the course with video. We'll get to that, but let's come up with a text first. Give us a text since you are the pro in public speaking. Give us something that we can work with.
Okay. Public speaking is, sorry, I'm trying to put
No, that's fine. Take your time.
Okay, public speaking is a skill that is generally needed among professionals across different fields.
Okay.
Yes, be it in tech, business, academia, or religion.
I'm not a typist, or I'm fast. Okay, so public speaking is a skill that is generally needed among professionals across, can you go back?
Various fields, yes.
Various fields, okay. Continue. Various fields.
In tech.
Sorry? Including?
Or for instance, in tech.
Okay.
Business.
For instance, in tech, business,
academia, or religion.
Or religion, yeah. Any other thing? Maybe another.
This course
yeah.
Is aimed at. This course is aimed at.
Okay.
Introducing. Introducing the skill acquisition, or this, introducing the skill, or introducing us to public speaking as a skill to develop.
So public speaking as a skill to develop. I mean, so my suggestion is this part, you can actually generate something with ChatGPT and just come and drop in here. So let's generate this.
All right.
Excuse me. So I'm going to duplicate this, okay? Take one to the very beginning, because as far as I'm concerned, this should be in the beginning of since it's like an introductory speech. Then we can now generate another one, which is like a summary. I wish I didn't delete I should have done this before editing, so that the first script that we had was just perfect to summarize the course. It's okay. Okay, so if we bring it here, it seems more appropriate here. So let's go back to this. Let's listen to it.
Public speaking is a skill that is generally needed among professionals across various fields, for instance, in tech, business, academia, or religion. This course is aimed at introducing the US to public speaking as a skill to develop.
All right, so that we have it in the beginning. So we can now edit this one to talk about a summary, a conclusion, which summarizes everything that we did earlier, okay? And then the next card is a quiz. What is the most important element in becoming a professional speaker? You know, you add your options. This last one is the correct one. That's why it's in green. The way to edit this one, let's see, quiz setting. Yeah, multiple, blah, blah, blah. Okay, on this side, let me see. So there's a comment on there as well, which means when people make their choice, this comment will pop up. So the AI has generated this for us. So now the next one, the next question, what is your current level of confidence in public speaking? So you can choose, make your choice. And then there's another thing here that it has given us. This is now a text to video option. That was just text to speech, which is audio. This one has the video elements.
Thank you all for attending today's training on public speaking. I hope you've gained valuable insights and tools to become a professional speaker. Remember, practice makes perfect, and never be afraid to share your unique voice with the world. Go out there and inspire others with your words. Keep speaking and keep shining.
You see? So edit script. Yeah, it is. So you can actually change the your persona, the person that is going to be there. You can change. So I'm going to leave this, but we'll do our own from scratch. So the course is ready. So let's say we want to preview the course itself. When you share it with your learners, this is how it's going to be. This 7-tap app is called a micro-learning app. It's actually the leading, a leading app for micro-learning globally. So if you start.
Thank you all for...
Okay, this is the beginning. Let's restart now. So this is how people with public speaking, becoming a public professional speaker created by blah, blah, blah. So let me quickly go back and change that name to Jonathan. And then one thing I would suggest also is to have, like your picture on this page by Jonathan.
But Kamala, can this show up as a PPT, or this is just how it's going to look like as cards?
Yeah, this is how this particular software works. It looks like cards. So if you want, let me see if you can download it as PPT. I think there's a way to share. If you're sharing, there are options for sharing actually, but I'm not sure. So you can share it as a link, QR, email to people, but it doesn't come as PPT. No. I mean, the idea is you want to send something interactive and different to people. If it's PPT, you can just do that on what's it called? PPT itself and share. But what you can do is if you have something on PPT, does anyone have a course on PPT and we want to convert it to this, then we can do that. Do you have any course on PPT that you can, maybe when you share your screen, you upload it? That's another option you can do with 7 taps. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay, so get that ready, you'll soon share. So I wanted to change. So I think this very first card does not have the option. You can put in your logo. Let's say add logo, upload image. Let me put image as logo, but that's going to come up as logo. So this first page does not have, because it doesn't have picture option because it's the first page. But what you can do is you can decide that your own first page is not going to be like this. You can decide to have, for example, this one, let's say this, let's have this one duplicated, the importance, and then we take it to the front. So in that case, public speaking, remember I duplicated it, so here you can add a picture. I'm going to add a picture of Jonathan. Okay, I'm supposed to have your picture. Okay, that didn't work. So I think I have to go from here and I hope it's small enough for. So here you have, where is it? Maybe you want to say about the speaker or something. So you can write something about yourself here. And if you wanted to, you know, like I showed us earlier, the page can actually be full screen and then the text will be on it, you know. These are things that you can play around with. And if you check this place, there are other options. If you want to check, you want to duplicate the course, translate course. Here, you can work with people, your team, users. The users will be people that are subscribing to your course. Okay, so let's keep moving. The one about video. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, so that's the end of the course. Congratulations on completing this micro course. This is from 7 Tabs. You can delete this one. It's not part of your course. So this is how the course ends. So I'm going to stop sharing and have Olama share her own screen. Let's create a course together. And I want somebody to start coming up with content for a course that we can do on Genially as well. So today, like I said, we're talking about developing a course, implementing, and then the evaluation. So we're on development now. We just developed a micro course. We used the text to speech option on 7 Tabs, the audio, text to audio. So we're going to do text to video. Olama, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Am I supposed to share? Am I sharing
Yes.
PPT or sharing?
So share your screen, go to the 7 Tabs, and then we'll do it together. So we can start with PPT, and then as part of the course, we'll get to a point where we'll do text to video.
Okay.
Great. So create a course. So what I just showed us, create a new course here. No, go back. You need to choose something else. So this one is for if you already, you want to start doing each card. You already have an idea of how you want, you already have your storyboard. You already have an idea of how you want the layout to be. That's when you choose the first option. So let's go to create a course again. Create a course. That bouquet demo, you can close it. So the one we want to do now is the transformer, transforming your PowerPoint or PDF and other training assets into micro-learning. Transformer. Yeah. So what do you have? So it's asking to, so that way you have to go back to your email and click on resend confirmation email. So whatever email you signed up with, just go and check it and confirm, and then you come back here. So Olama, can you close this? Have you confirmed your email?
Yeah, it's this
So
is
just
what
close this, and then we'll just close this window that says confirms your email first. So you don't need to sign in again from that option. So just, where is it now? Let's start again. Yeah, let's start again. Since you have confirmed your email, so it's not going to, it shouldn't ask you again. Let's see. So the email, wait, the email that was sent to you, did you confirm it? Did you click on the confirmation part? You need to go to the
yes,
email.
I did.
You did. Can you refresh? Or did you do it on your laptop?
The email I used was my office email because when I was signing up, it did not accept my personal email.
Oh, okay. So
and
do you have
it
access to your office email?
on site. I'm still in the office, yes.
And you have gone to
So
that email?
it seems to, that's why it showed this. My official email probably blocks some sites.
Oh,
That's
so has the email actually come into your inbox, or it hasn't?
yes, this is I've gotten several of it.
Okay, so
this
if
is it.
this
So when
email
I
has come,
yes,
okay, when you clicked on it, so what happened?
that's it. That's when you see this.
No, what I'm saying is this. Your office email, when you clicked on it, the link that you were supposed to click on, did you click on that link that says confirm email from
Yes,
your inbox?
this is it now. Thank you for joining. Verify the quick step to ensure everything is set and perfect for you. Once you have done.
Okay, I can't see, I'm seeing something else. I can't see the window you're talking about, actually.
You can't see what can you see?
What I'm seeing is confirm your email first.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what's showing. So if you can take me to
Okay,
the other
that's
one.
what my screen is showing. So let me show you. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is it. This is where I'm at. Can you see my screen now?
It's loading.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, it's me. Yeah, do that.
So when I click on this is what now shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand the risk and wish to continue. That's what you need to click on. Because you are sure that it's not an unknown.
Accept it because I think some of those sites were blocked. If it was
Okay, so it's going to ask you to log in again. Well, so let's go back to where we were before. Instead of logging in again, let's go back to the other page.
other page.
The one that was
This
asking
one?
us to put in email. So you need
Can you
to
see my screen?
No, I think you need to stop sharing and share that one again.
That's one. Okay.
Yeah, so let's close this, confirm your email first. And let's start, try and create a course. So everyone is looking at this. If you come across this, no, transformer. We're doing transformer. There isn't transformer, I mean. So now, so it's going to ask you to select whatever, you know, is it, you can sit down, it can even be a picture, YouTube video, URL, you know, you can, you know, all of you should try this. This app has 14 days free plan option before you start paying. So you can just try it and see what you can do when you're ready in those 14 days, so that when you now have a client to work with, or you need to use it in the office, then a subscription can be done. But try and play around with it in the 14 days of free access that you have. So select from your device. Is it a PDF you have or PowerPoint?
Just 1 minute. I thought I downloaded it.
Okay.
It's open on my desktop.
So you can choose desktop now. When you go to select your device, on the left side, you can choose desktop. See desktop here. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, open.
transform, right?
Yeah. So what will be helpful for everyone here is for you to, when we look at what is done on 7tab, you're going to also show us how it is on PowerPoint, so that on PDF, okay, it's PowerPoint, so that we can see the difference in the two, in using the two applications. That way it's easier to appreciate. But let's look at this first, and then we'll go back to the before. Yeah, this is great. So before we look at this, can we see the PowerPoint option?
Okay. Yeah, this is what it looks like.
You may have to
Oh, stop sharing and share
and
again.
share again, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the PowerPoint. Just scroll down. I mean, go to the next pages. Let's just quickly flip through. Okay, diversity. You know, take note of how this, for me, looking at all this text, I already believe that there's so much I'm doing. Oh no, there's so much I have to read. The text looks so much like I'm looking at a notebook from my secondary school, right? So let's go back to, I mean, this is what we are used to, but let's now go back to 7 tabs. So let's go to preview. Start checking the, start going. So, the interactive pages, the pictures. So, and it's, what 7 tabs does is to make your courses be in bite size, You can consume a little at a time, And then it gets to a point where after it has shown you some of the content, maybe pages 1 and 2 and 3, it will now ask you, it generates quizzes. And what quizzes do at this point is to help you recall, to help you see, okay, for example, if you cannot answer these questions now, you have to go back and check those information, right? So let's keep going. So let's just choose any answer here. Let's choose any answer here. This is wrong. So it has pointed out to the one that is correct to promote equal representation. That's one that has a tick, the other two. So it doesn't matter whether you choose the right answer or not, it will tell you the right one. And if you need to go back and check, this is a way for you to be able to control how you learn. You can go back, you can go forward, Let's go to the next page on this course.
I think LinkedIn Learning has something or provides something like this.
Yes, as well. Yes. LinkedIn Learning does this as well. But no, now we're talking about you creating a course for your learners in your organization or creating for someone else. So this is a good way to help people read something small at a time. Now, before you go ahead, we have learned 4 different concepts, again, 4 different things. And now it has come up with a question that will help us to like retain knowledge, to help us understand better, to check our understanding before we move to the next one. We're not just consuming everything. So let's just choose any answer. Hopefully we'll choose a correct one. Oh, great. So let's keep going. Can you go back a bit? Now there's something else that it did for us. This comment on top. No. The quiz. If you can see, there's a question. Why is fostering diversity and inclusion in the workplace important? After you make your choices, there is a feedback on top, which is to, for example, whether if you didn't get it correctly, that comment on top is a feedback that AI is also generated for you to understand better the question, the answer to the question, why it is the right one. So there's a comment here. Fostering diversity and inclusion in the workplace is not just a legal requirement, but also an ethical imperative. It promotes fairness, equality, and respect for all employees, leading to a more positive and inclusive work environment. That is to foster your knowledge, to help you understand the answer to the question better. That was generated by AI. All you did was to just put in your PowerPoint. You didn't even think of putting quiz, and it has done that for you. Let's keep going. So what you can also do now with something like this is if you now want to, if there's any summary in your, you can exit this place. If there's any summary, let's do something. Exit. Let's do something, and let's add one more card. If you go to 11 down here, so let's click on 15. What we're trying to do is to get to the end of the, yeah. So this last one, if you want them to go to, let's say you have extra resources on diversity and inclusion, maybe a YouTube video that you want them to watch or anything, you can add button. So instead of, let's click on, let me see, click on this try 7 tabs AI, click on it. So there you can put your caption and you can add another link. Or if there's another course that you need them to go to, or let's say you want them to go, let's say this is topic 1, you want them to go to topic 2, another course, you can actually click on card or click on course. Let's say you created another course in these 7 tabs and you want them to go to it, you can direct them to any other place after this. But what I want us to do is to generate a video. So let's leave this place. Let's leave this place. Let's click on want to add an additional, if you come to this place, no, not add button now. Click on duplicate card. Okay, click on card. Yes, card on the right side. So give us another card. So here, what I want us to do is to do the text to speech. Go to video on the right side. Video, yeah. So convert text to video or upload video. We know we can easily upload a video, but let's do convert text to video. So what we can do now is to go back to our PowerPoint slide and get something. Maybe there's a summary there. When you go to the PowerPoint, there should be a summary that was.
I'm doing that.
Okay, so that summary, you come and put it into this place where you type your video script, and then we'll choose our character. Okay, great. Don't generate yet. Don't generate yet. Close it. Edit script again. I think we could have scrolled up. So let's choose our character. I think for the free version, I'm not sure you can. Okay, try and choose anyone. Let's see. Okay. Let's say that auto detection, English announcer, friendly, natural. So you can choose the tone of the voice. Do you want it to sound professional? You can click that, or friendly, anyone. So want professional. Oh, okay, you need to type it again. Just paste. Yeah, so generate video. This will take a while. So is there anybody volunteering? Does anybody have a question here before we move on? Does anyone have a question? You can unmute yourself. And then I need someone to also volunteer for the Genial. Is there anyone willing to share their screen with Genial? If you're able to, let's do something with another app, and then you'll be the one to, don't worry, we'll guide you. Let me talk about Babatunde. It's like your audio is not activated. Do I have a volunteer for the next app that we're going to be using? Austin, Larry, Tomiwa, Jonathan, Temitope. This converting to video takes a while, so I want us to, can you stop sharing, Olama? And let's get to Genially. You can go to Genially. So we have been able to create a course using AI to generate it from scratch. We've been able to create the one with AI by just loading our PDF, which there are other options there that you can load, and it will just generate a course for you. Now let's go to Genially, because our time is, we'll come back to this course to look at the output of the video. Oh, it's done. Can you play it, Olama? Okay, no, it's showing, I'm seeing my own screen. Okay, when it's done, let me know, Olama. Can you go to Genially as well?
Sure, I'm sharing Genially now.
Okay, great. Okay, Olama, I think you just shared the 7 taps video. It's like it's done, right? Can you share it? Let's see. Okay, great. You can close
It's not
that.
done, no.
Okay, it's not
done. I just keep flipping to.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So let's see Genially. So basically, the option that I want us to do here, if you go to, you can just click on training materials. Let's choose a template. So one thing that Genially is very good for is interactivity. You can use it to create scenario-based learning. You can use it to create very interactive courses. infographics, gamification, interactive videos, so many things that you can do with it. You can use it for your slides. It's just such an amazing tool to use, and I would say it's versatile. There are a lot of different things you can do with it. So let's scroll down and choose something. Scroll down a bit.
Scroll down or keep clicking.
And just scroll down so that we can choose a.
Okay.
I want us to choose
Oh,
a
okay.
template. It's okay. You can choose maybe signature cup learning units, just anything. We have used Genially before. For anyone that has attended our previous classes, when you watch the previous videos, you see that we've used Genially. Use this template. You can change the theme, the colors, you know. The free option has a lot of features, features, valuable features that you can use. But if you want to be able to download your course for other and upload on your website without having to come back to Genially for people to view it, you need to have to subscribe to the pro version. But for this one, people have to you can share the link and people can go and view your page. Let's select just a few pages, maybe like 4 pages, and let one of them have text like number 4, objectives. You just choose like 3 or 4. I just want to show us something. Yeah, that's okay. So add. We're not doing much. I want to show us the AI feature. One of the AI features on Genially is for you to be able to use AI for text. One moment, please.
How long is the Genially free version valid for?
I'm coming. What'd you say?
How long is the Genially free version valid for?
It's
How long? 1
it's
month?
forever. It's just like when you have the free
Oh.
Zoom and you can do 40 minutes. This one, there are some limited options of things
Oh.
that you can do. And like I said, whatever you create, you have to share the link for people to watch. But if you have the pro version, you can actually download it's
Just
called
like
package.
Canva.
Yes.
Just like Canva
Yes.
has
Yes.
limited and pro. Okay.
Yes. So you can download it and all that. So it has something that is called edit text with artificial intelligence. So what you should do for me, click on, let's go to the one that has a lot of text like that, the 3rd slide. Click on your text. Something should appear. No, not that. On the slide itself. Just click on that text. Yeah. Oh, your version doesn't have it. It's the pro version. So one of the things that this feature just came up in February. They just came up with it in February. And one of the things they said is that because they're in beta testing, they're still testing it. It's possible that it may not show on your, it may not show for you. And then can you stop sharing? Let me show you from my side. Stop sharing while I take over. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. So this is the page. Can you see my page? So this is how it appears, how to edit with artificial intelligence in Genially. So this is what you do. You come here, just like I ask you to click on the text, all right? If you click on the text, something should appear here, which says edit text with AI, and then you can click on it, all right? And then when you click on it, these are the steps of the things that you can do. There are different options. It can correct spelling and grammar. It can simplify your text for you. It can extend the text. It can shorten it. It can make it more professional, make it friendlier, make it more persuasive. You know, let's say you have a slide and you just want to change, you know, the way the content, the text is composed. You can actually do that here. So, here is what they said. Important, this feature is in beta phase of development, so it's possible that it may at any time undergo changes, yield unexpected results, or have limitations, or be unavailable in your accounts. And that shows why it's not available in your accounts. So that's one thing you can do with. And there are a lot of, even Canva has some AI features as well. You just need to explore it and make use of it. Does anyone have a question at this point before we move on?
The 7 tabs editor is done.
Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing so that you share that with us, and then we'll move to the next thing. Where are you? Stop sharing. Yeah. So we'll just quickly look at that, and then so you can share now, Olama. So play it. So this is, we saw an example of this earlier. So this is another character. I can't hear. Can you?
Okay, so that was my check. Can you hear now?
No, we can't hear what it's saying. Well, I can hear your voice. I should be able to hear. You're using your laptop, right?
Yes, yes.
I think there's a place where you choose for not just your voice to come out, but for the video you're playing to come out. I mean, but we saw in the first one how the video, how the voice came out. I don't know what the problem could be here. Or you know what? Go to preview.
Yeah,
You should be able to play here actually, but I'm not sure why it's like this. Let's try preview.
Are you here?
Still can't hear. Can you hear from your side?
Yes, very well.
I'm trying something to do with your settings. Maybe you should go to your settings where you know, by the microphone, maybe you need to click something to enable your computer to, but it's okay. We can see that it's been generated. If you share the link with me, I can try and play from my side as well. However, let's go into the other things for today. Yeah. Copy. So put in the chat. So if you put in the chat, anyone here can just play it from their side and, you know, be able to. If you stop sharing, I would just, let me try it from here.
Never seen it. I'll send it to you.
Let me see if it plays first. If it plays in the show. Doesn't exist or has been moved. Okay, it's not. Okay, what's the problem? Oh, you need to activate it. So can you go back? Let me show you how to activate it for people to see.
Okay.
There's a way to activate your course for people to see it from your side. If you share your screen, or I could just share my screen and show you from my side.
Okay, I'll share my screen already.
So when you go to share, if you go to share, you see enable sharing. Click on enable sharing, and then you can just also click the link and then copy the link from there. But you already shared the link with us. Have you enabled sharing?
So I clicked on share. It didn't show me anything like enable share.
Something should.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Can you show your screen? Okay, you're showing your screen.
I am.
Go to share up there.
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I
Some of the
see.
slides are incomplete. When sharing the incomplete are invisible to learner. Okay, I understand. Click on I understand. Because the course is not done. It's
Okay.
just giving you heads. It's just trying to tell you to tidy up the course. So copy
Okay.
shareable link.
Okay.
Let me see if the link still works. No, copy the shareable link and share with us. I'm not sure
Yeah.
this particular link you
I'll
copied
send
works.
to you.
Okay, here you can see this is different now because it's been enabled. Okay.
Yeah. So should I stop so you share?
Let me check if it will play here before I share.
Okay.
So we'll know, we can see what the problem is.
The road to workplace
Okay.
diversity and inclusion
Can
is
you
not a
hear?
one-time journey, but an ongoing process of
Yes,
personal
loud
growth.
and clear.
Regular
So it's
evaluation
working here.
allows organizations to identify areas
And
for
the video
improvement,
is showing. Let
address
me just share with
unintended
everyone.
consequences, and celebrate successes along the way. Regular assessment and monitoring will ensure the continuous
Can you
promotion of
see my
meaningful
screen?
change and progress.
You can see the video.
Together,
Yeah.
diversity and inclusion efforts aim to build equitable and fair workplaces where diversity is not only celebrated, but also leveraged to drive innovation, productivity, and organizational success.
All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. So there's another app which is called Colossian. This app is so fantastic. You know, instead of choosing an avatar that is not you, you can actually put in your picture. It will generate an avatar that looks like you. You can speak and it will pick up your voice. And then when you put in your text, it just uses your voice as if you are the one talking and an avatar of you. Even though it's a premium, I'm going to put it Colossian, you know, these are, you can check it out. You can check it out and for example, if your organization wants to do something, it's an app that can be considered for, you know, video courses, text to speech. It just makes life easy. You don't have to start looking for a videographer. Okay, it looks very much like the person. The avatar that it's created, it's not even just an avatar. It creates an AI version of it, but it looks like you. You know, like all this CGI that you will see on TV. It looks like you and it sounds like you. So you like for your HR head or, you know, organization, they want to create a video. They don't have the time to sit down. They can just pay for the app and then do all the videos and then the voice. So check it out, Colossian. So let's move on to the next step on our agenda today. So there isn't much more to do because the next two stages of ADDIE to consider are implementation and evaluation. So these ones will be applicable to you if you are now delivering a course. Since we are not delivering a course now, I'm just going to show us the tools that we need to use to achieve what we need to achieve. So we have looked at Genially, we have looked at text to speech. I'm going to add Colossian to it. Can you see my PowerPoint slide?
Yes, okay.
Okay, one moment. Okay. So now we are done with development and want to go into, we have just about 5 minutes more to go. So now talking about implementation. So when you're implementing means you're now delivering the course to you have created the content, which we've done with AI now. Now you want to deliver the course. How can you use AI in the delivery? For example, you may want to use an LMS. You're doing classroom engagement, classroom delivery, virtual classroom, face-to-face classroom. You are think when you're implementing the course, if it's not a course that'll be for just one, how do you do your communication plans? These are things you can do with AI. You can do adaptive learning paths. And what this means is that you have a courses that are tailored to a particular role. For example, on your LMS now, you want to upload courses, you can, the AI features in learning management systems and learning experience systems that can help you to configure your LMS in such a way that based on the roles of the different people in your organization, courses can be suggested to them based on their role. And this is what you call adaptive learning, where you can have learning paths created for them, which means another thing about learning path is that, let's say, for example, they're supposed to do a particular course that has part 1, part 2, and part 3, stages 1, 2, and 3. After they do if they don't complete stage 1, stage 2 is not suggested to them. So you can use that. Those are ways that you can use AI in your implementation. For your communication plans, you can have automated notification messages that, this is a smart way of sending messages to people. It's already automated, it's already configured. So based on the stage where learners are, they get information about what to do. Let's say, for example, they have not submitted their assignment, it's getting to the deadline, they are reminded. This is the work of AI. Engagement, you can use AI in engagement and in support system. Support system, for example, in bots. You can have bots, which, I'm sure many of us have been to websites or learning platform where something just appears and asks, how can I help you? That is AI. You can have, you can ask questions and they're answered to you based on, the configuration. So these are ways you can use for implementation. And then for your evaluation, and like I put here, some of the tools you can use: learning experience platform, LXP, LMS, learning management systems, and then bots. So let's talk about, chatbots. So let's talk about evaluation. So for evaluation, what do? We assess the effectiveness of learning. And if you're using the Kirkpatrick format, there's the evaluation of learning at the point of delivering the course through observation. There is the, if you use a learning experience platform, you can actually understand how your learners are engaging with learning. What is the time of the day that they are engaging with learning? How far have they gone? What many of us are familiar with is, when you have a bar that shows whether that shows the completion rate, whether you've completed up to 20%, 30%, 80%. That's what many of us are familiar with. But when you use learning experience platforms or LMSs that have XAPI features, you can actually understand how your learners are engaging. It's called digital body language, a situation where you can really understand the time of the day that they engage with learning, how much learning they are doing, and that can help you to improve on learning, to determine, and it shows to you which content which part of the content is being engaged with. Is there a particular content that people are not really engaging with? Then you see that this is not effective. Maybe you need to work on the delivery, on the learning experience around that content. So AI can help in instant feedback. For example, I showed us on 7 Tabs development that we did a situation where you are answering a question and you can get feedback from it, whether it's correct, it's not correct. Genially too can do that. So you can get instant feedback. That's AI. Enhanced reporting, like I explained, progress tracking, like I explained, improvement points, and performance insights. There are tools that you can use, authoring tools, learning experience platforms, LMS, and XAPI. And this brings us to the end of today's class. And I've really enjoyed every part of it, creating courses with AI, text to speech, editing text and all. So the information that I have for us now, going forward, things, dates to put in your calendar. One moment. The dates that you should put in your calendar. Olama, please, if you can just put the WhatsApp link, the link to our WhatsApp group, general WhatsApp group, in the chat box now, or Jonathan,
Okay.
please, somebody should put so that it's visible for people to click on even after the class and right now as well. So we have our eLID conference coming up very soon. One moment, I'm going to show us that. So I want us to register for it. Ensure that you register for the conference. It promises to be really amazing. We're going to be talking about, different ways to design your learning to help your organization generate return on investment. We're going to be having about 16 speakers coming, globally leaders in learning and development. We're also going to be talking about how you can transition into digital learning design as a career if you want to, tips for you about jobs and all that. So these are things that we are going to be doing. And it's happening on the 8th and 9th of May. The link for registration, if somebody can also share that with us. We have a WhatsApp group. The link has just been put in the group now for us, in the chat box now for you to join the WhatsApp group. And then for our eLID conference, can somebody also share that in the chat? So this is the flyer for the conference. The theme is effective digital learning design that ensures return on investment. We're going to be having speaker sessions. We're going to be having panel discussions. We're going to be having e-learning design workshop. And then we're going to be launching our eLID mentoring program, which is amazing. A program that is going to help people that are planning to transition into digital learning design as a career. People that want to become digital learning professionals, how you can, have access to mentors that will guide you, hold you by the hand in your journey. So these are the things that we're going to be doing. You can scan the QR code to be able to register. And so if you have any question, let me know. We have spent 3 minutes beyond our required time. I'm sorry for that. So if you don't have any more questions for us, I would say we've come to the end of today's class for today. Ensure that everything we have learned concerning AI in digital learning using ADDIE process, ensure that you practice it in your work. We had part 1 of this class 2 weeks ago, and if you check our YouTube channel, you're going to see the replay, and this is part 2, which we are going to be uploading as well. If you're watching the replay, make sure you watch part 1 to have a good flow from analysis, design, development, and then implementation and evaluation. In the chat, you see the link to, if you are here now, you can just click the link in the chat now to register for the conference. More information will come in the chat group, in our WhatsApp group, which the link also has been put in the chat now if you are not already part of the of our community. Another way you can, if you don't have access to the chat for this session, if you check down in this YouTube upload, you'll see down on our page the link to join the WhatsApp, the link to join our LinkedIn page for you to have updates on all our activities like this free workshop, free webinars, our conference coming, and other tips that we share on our LinkedIn page, our YouTube channel, and then to join our WhatsApp. And we have a Discord group as well. If you're not comfortable joining WhatsApp, we have a Discord group that you can join. So have a great weekend, everyone, and bye for now.
Thank you.